Hello everyone, this is Autumn Daniel and I'm going to be showing you the basics of how to use Microsoft Publisher to create graphics. In this first video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this Christmas is Best Spent with Friends invitation for your guests to invite a friend to a party. So the first thing that I'm going to do is in the folder that I want this to be saved in, I'm just going to right click and click New Publisher Document, and I'm going to call it what I want, and that's why it's saved, and it will also auto save as I'm working. So I'm just going to call it Friend Invite, and I'm going to open that up. And when I open it up, it's going to default to a full-size piece of paper, 8.5 by 11. I don't want my graphic to be that big, so I'm going to go to Page Design, and I'm going to change the size to something that I want. And you can just scroll down until you see Create Page Size, and I'm just going to make it like 4.5 by 4. Okay, so it's like almost a square, but close, more rectangular shape. Okay, so the first thing that I need in order to duplicate this that I've already made is I need to insert this background. Now, you do not want to just go to Google and type in background and bring up whatever you want and save it and use it. There's copyright issues against that. You need to make sure that it's a free downloadable site, or you need to pay for it through some of the larger clip art places. I found this website. It just says gallery.yopriceville.com, and all of their clip art is free, at least that I've found. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type something that I'm looking for, like snowflake. I think that's what I typed to put it in. And then right here is a web search. Just click on image and it's going to bring you up all the images on this website. And you can see that right here's the background that I used. And you can see it's right from this website where they're free to download. So you just click on that. It brings up the page where you can see what it looks like, and then you just click download full size. Now, because my internet's a little slow, I already did that, but when you click on it, it'll just ask if you want to open it or you want to save it. You want to save the background that you want. Now, to insert it into Microsoft Publisher, into your graphic, you're just going to do, and I'm just going to make this bigger, you're going to do background, more backgrounds, and then you're going to click Picture, File, and then you got to find where you saved it. And I saved it in my Usborne folder, in my scripts for Christmas in July, and then I had it saved under Christmas clip art, I think. Yep, right here it is. And so I just insert that and click OK, and there it is as my background. So you can see that it's starting to replicate that. Now I'm going to delete that out and show you another way, which I think is easier to get the background, but that's totally up to you. So you click on Insert, Picture. Okay, now you got to go back through and find it. Don't get seasick in my finding, you'll know where you saved it. And click Insert. Now this does not look like a background, this is just a picture in front of your background, but if you click on this, it should, if you right click on that, you can click Apply to Background as a fill, and there you will have it as the background instead of this picture, and then you just delete that one off. So either way is a good way to get that background. Now I got this Santa from the same site. I just typed elf. I was actually looking for two elves that were friends, but I got Santa instead. And you can see that right here is the Santa that I downloaded. I clicked on it, and then I downloaded full size. What is very nice about most of the images on this is that they are transparent. You see that Santa, it's white around Santa and the elf. That will actually be clear once you insert it into Microsoft Publisher. So I'm just going to do the same process, insert a picture, and then it will default to the same place, and there's Santa. And then I just moved him down, and made them, you know, the right size I wanted, a little smaller, about maybe right there. It's not going to be exactly the same size, but something like that. Okay, now, getting your logo. You should have already downloaded these from the Home Office branding site. So you just should have these saved as in your Canva folder. And so insert pictures. Now I have mine in my Usborne branding folder in my logos for Canva. And I'm going to use this black one, which is transparent. And I'm just going to make it smaller. There are size requirements, but you can tell whether it's big enough. You don't want it small enough that nobody can read it. And I'm just going to put it down here. Maybe move it over and make it just a touch bigger. Yeah, that looks good. Now, to get the text, I need to use an accepted font. Remember, we've already downloaded Alio and Clicker Script, so those are the two that I'm going to use. So I'm just going to click Insert. I'm going to draw a text box, and the first word that I'm going to type is Christmas. Now, it will default to a non-branded font, so I need to highlight that, change it to Clicker. And then that's too small, so I'm going to make it bigger. Oops. I'm going to make it bold, and I'm going to put an ellipse at the end. So I think that's a little too big. Let's try. That looks about the same. Let's try that. So Christmas. Now, I'm going to make another text box, insert a text box, and this one's going to be Alio. And I'm going to type is best spent with friends. Now I'm going to highlight that and change it to Alio. Increase my font. And I'm going to make that bold. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Maybe I'll move it over a little. I think this was 18 last time. Yep. Okay. And then, since this is already Alio, I can just copy this, right-click and copy, right-click and paste, and use the same branded font over here to say the rest of what I want to say. But I want to make it not bold and a little smaller. Maybe we'll make it 14. So invite 1 to this party and receive an additional 5 party prize entries! Exclamation mark. Now, I like everything to be centered along the side, so here's how you do that. You click Drawing Tools Format, Text Box Tools Format, and then you can either center at the top or center it in the center of your text box. Now, I don't like to have hyphenated words, so I just click before that and Shift and Enter, and it will move that down, and it actually moved our other one as well. So there is our graphic. Now, this is actually a publisher document. So right now, you cannot insert into your party as an image. Now that we have it all formatted the way we want, we need to save it as an image. So we're going to do File, Save As, and I'm just going to put my Christmas in July as Friend Invite. Now I'm not going to click Save because this is a publisher file. I'm just going to click on this drop down and change it to a JPEG image, and then I'll save it. And now it's an image. So when I go into my Christmas in July one, here you can see my friend invite that we just made together. And that is how you insert backgrounds and images and logos into your graphics. What I'm going to show you in the next video is how to get appropriate colors when you're making one that is focused on books. Okay, so I hope you learned something new, and I can't wait to see you try this out. Have a good day. Bye.